I wanna like my body as it is. Procrastination is literally my biggest enemy. I'm 30 and I literally have no friends. Like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casapol. If you've been here before, thank you so much for watching my videos as usual. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Casapol, like I said, and I like to film myself. So if that's something that you like to watch, please do ensure that you subscribe. Make sure that you leave a like and a comment, as that helps me out a lot. Anyway, this will be my first video of the new year. I am so excited for this year. I genuinely cannot believe we're already in 2025. It feels like time just flew by. Like literally yesterday was 2022. And over the past 2 years, my life has changed a lot. First of all, I moved to the UK, which 2022 me really would have never thought was gonna happen, because I had been trying for over 2 years and it just looked like it wasn't working out. And when it finally did, everything just went like that. Within a month, I was here. So yeah, the last 2 years have been quite unbelievable actually. So we are now in 2025. I have no idea where time went, but here we are. So I figured I would do a sit down video and just have a little chatty chat. I've never done this kind of video before, but I wanted to do it because, you know, it's the new year and it's nice to talk about things. I wanted to make this video as just kind of a way to talk about some of the things that I want to do this year and hopefully achieve as we go through 2025. And so I have a little list on my notes app that I'll be following, just so I don't ramble, because I tend to do that like a lot. Anyway, my thing about setting resolutions for the year is I don't want it to be like an ultimatum, like I have to do this, otherwise I'll consider the year to be a failure. That's definitely not what I want to do, but it's just kind of like a guideline of things that I would like to achieve. And I have divided my list in like 4 main categories, which is content creator goals, personal goals, health and wellness goals, and life goals, I guess. I don't know, maybe personal and life goals could be the same, but the things that are in it, like the subcategories, are kind of different, so I wanted to like separate the two. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. The first category that I want to talk about is my content creator goals. I don't have very ambitious goals for this category, and the reason is after the months that I have been doing content creation, it really never goes the way that you want it to. It's really just a hit or miss, and there's just a lot of things that have to work together for you to achieve a certain goal that you want. And so the main thing that I want to do this year is I want to get better at my consistency in terms of posting videos here on YouTube. I want to try and aim at posting at least 1 video every week. I haven't really been good at doing that, and the main reason is because, well, I work, so sometimes it is super hectic and I'm just not able to do it. And so I want to try as much as possible to get a video up every week, or at least not go beyond 2 weeks without a video. And so that is the biggest aim that I have as far as YouTube goes. Another goal that I have for YouTube is to try and reach 1,000 subscribers this year. I mean, it has been quite some time since I've been posting on YouTube, and I'm still on like 500 and something subscribers, which is not bad. I did not get into YouTube thinking I was gonna get 1,000 subscribers and get monetized and start making money immediately. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice if that happened, but also YouTube is just something that I do because I love it. I love to film, I love to edit, I love to learn to edit, and that's the biggest reason why I do it. But obviously it would be nice to get paid for it. So if anyone is watching this video and you're not subscribed, this is your chance. I'm reminding you, do it now. One of my other biggest goals as far as YouTube goes is that I just want to get better at filming. Sometimes I film videos and while I'm editing, I'm watching and it just doesn't feel inspiring to me. And I think the reason is that I compare myself so much to other YouTubers, which is not a great thing. I need to stop doing that. But I love watching vlogs. I love to watch vlogs. I have so many vloggers that I love. I will put some of their names right here. So if you're interested, you can check them out. I have a lot of vloggers that I love, that I enjoy, and when I watch their videos and then I watch mine, sometimes I find myself comparing. But lately I've just been trying to remind myself that these people have been vlogging for years and years and years, and I'm sure if I watched a video from like the first year of their vlogging careers, it probably does not look like how it does now. And so I try to give myself grace that I'm still learning. But yeah, this year I really do want to improve on my filming. I find myself watching a lot of videos that pertain to like filming yourself and just editing and calibrating. So this is something that I really want to work on this year, and hopefully as I reach a year of filming YouTube videos, hopefully I'll be a lot better at it. And you know, I think I have improved, not to toot my own horn, but I really do think I have improved in some areas of my filming, so I am proud of that, but I still want to learn and get better. The final content creator goal that I have is I want to be a little bit more active on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm not a person that just naturally thinks of taking photos of myself. I don't know what it is. It just does not come natural to me. When I get dressed up, I do my hair, I don't think, let me take a photo of this. I don't know why that is. I want to change that. I want to be able to remember to take pictures. Like I always forget, and by the time I remember, it's like dark or my hair is not the same anymore and I just don't want to take pictures anymore. So I want to get better at that. I've just started discovering TikTok and I'm really liking it. Like I was never a person that gravitated towards short form content, but the little amount that I've been doing it, I've really enjoyed it. So I want to try and explore TikTok this year and see what happens. You never know. If I can get even just one or two of those, honestly, I'm gonna count it as a success. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and feel like I have to do this or else I failed, but we'll see. Moving on to the next category, this is financial goals. I feel like everybody always talks about financial goals, but you know, it's a very important aspect of all of our lives as adults, and so we have to talk about it. This year, I just want to get better and more consistent at saving. I did not do such a great job in 2024. I'm not too disappointed though, because a lot of it was really just beyond my control. I did take up driving lessons last year, and that really drained a lot of my savings because it was like super expensive. Like it's crazy. But anyway, I am hoping to just do a better job at saving this year. I want to try and work on just spending less on things that I don't need. Like I don't need to buy 2 pairs of shoes. You know what I mean? So I want to work on that. I want to spend less on things that I don't need. The next category I want to work on, and this might be very like cliche, but I want to work on self-improvement. I feel like it is so cliche and everybody talks about this like at the beginning of every year and we forget about it by like mid-April. But yeah, I want to try and work out a little bit more this year. I did start going to the gym towards the end of last year and I really enjoyed it a lot, but then I went into like a financial slump and I just couldn't justify paying my gym membership anymore, which wasn't great, but you know, I had to give up some things and unfortunately the gym was one of them. So I am working to try and get back into it this year because I actually really liked going to the gym. So I wanna try and go back to the gym this year and also just try and eat better. I feel like I have really improved in terms of my eating habits. I'm not eating as much sugar as I used to. I reduced on chocolates. I reduced on takeout food. I mean, I still get it when I feel like I want to eat something and I'm craving something. I still get it, but definitely not at the frequency that I was at the beginning of last year, for example. So that is something that I'm proud of and I'm hoping to just build on it as we go through 2025, and hopefully by the end of this year I will see a major improvement. But in the same vein, as far as self-improvement is concerned, one of the things that I really want to work on this year is just improving my body image. I don't mean like I want to lose weight or anything like that. I just turned 30 years old like 3 months ago, and I want to get to a point where I just accept that the body that I have is a normal body for somebody at that age. I feel like for a couple of years now, I've really just not accepted where my body is. I used to be really thin, like super, super skinny. And I feel like for years, I haven't really accepted that that body is gone and it's probably never coming back, which is fine. Like people grow and people change and our bodies grow and change as well. I have tried so hard in the past to try and get back to the person that I was before, but that's probably never gonna happen. And I don't even want to go back to being that thin anymore. So one major thing that I want to work on this year is just improving my own image of my body, because I feel like over the past couple of years I've allowed other people's opinions to define how I feel about my body. I come from an African country, an African family, African friends, African community, and we talk a lot about weight, not in the same way that people in the Western world do. Like, I don't blame the people around me when they talk about it, because this is how we've kind of grown up. It has never been taboo for us. But I think over the past couple of years, I've just kind of been internalizing everything that everyone says. Oh my God, you've gained so much weight. Oh my God, this and that and that. Oh my God, your stomach, this and that. And I just laugh it off all the time. But I feel like somehow, somewhere deep within, I let that settle, and slowly it started defining how I feel about my weight and my body. And lately, I've just been trying to give myself grace. I've been trying to stand in the mirror and look at my body and accept that my body is what it is. This is the body that I have now. And instead, I want this year to buy clothes that fit my body. I don't want my body to fit into clothes. And I think that would drastically change how I view my body. The other day, I spent so many hours on TikTok just looking up people who have bodies that are similar to mine. And I like those people. I like how they look. I like what they wear. And I'm like, why am I so critical when it comes to me? And I know it's normal. A lot of people are very critical about themselves, but I want to get to a point where I'm not as critical. I'm not as mean to myself. I want to like my body as it is, and I want to wear the things that flatter my body as it is. Another big thing that I want to work on this year in the self-improvement category is just to lessen my procrastination. Oh my God, I have tried everything. Procrastination is literally my biggest enemy. I hold myself back from achieving a lot of things because I procrastinate so much. Like, for example, my YouTube channel. I will have time to edit, but then I keep on putting it off. I will edit in an hour, and then it's 2 hours, and then it's 3 hours. I'm not even doing anything significant at that point, but I am just almost paralyzed with procrastination, and I don't know what to do about it. And so this year, that is something that I'm really looking to remedy. I am actually thinking if maybe I need to go to therapy, maybe. I don't know. I just really want to fix whatever it is that causes me to procrastinate so much, because I feel like at this point it's really gotten out of hand. I will have so many things to do, but then I just get so overwhelmed that I just end up taking a nap. And going from that into the next thing, which is working on my feelings of imposter syndrome. I have this little voice in my head that is just always whispering negativity to me every time I am trying to do certain things. Like in my content creation world, there's just always this little voice in my head saying, you're not good enough, you are not creative enough, you don't come up with great ideas, and you can't do what other people are doing, you don't think the same way as these people, you don't belong in this category. And it's just like an endless loop. And I've always had imposter syndrome. Even when I was in high school, there was always a little voice whenever I'm trying to study telling me, I don't understand, I'm not smart enough to do this, and I'm not smart enough to do that. And over the years, there's so many things that I have stopped myself from doing because of imposter syndrome. I just feel like that's not for me. Not because I'm not interested, but just because I feel like I'm gonna fail. And I don't know where that comes from. And that's definitely something that I really want to work on this year, just to improve how I see myself on a mental level. I have achieved so many things in my life, and I want to learn to accept that I am great at a lot of things, and I achieved the things that I have achieved because I put in the work and am smart enough to have done those things, and just fight that little voice in my head a little bit more. And finally, the last category is life goals. And the first thing I want to talk about is I want to put myself in situations where I'm able to meet other people. I feel like because of my self-image issues, I have just kind of stopped myself from putting myself out there. One of the biggest reasons that I started YouTube is because YouTube gets me out of my comfort zone, you know? I am a type of person that just stayed home and did nothing. And because of YouTube, I find myself wanting to go out and explore some things. Not very often, but it happens. And I want to do that more. I want to go to places where I can meet people and make friends. I can't just stay in my room all day, every day when I'm not working. And so that's something that I really, really want to work on this year, whether it's meeting people online or going to events where I can talk to people. I'm not shy at all. I'm not a type of person that goes into myself when I'm around people. I am comfortable having conversations with like complete strangers, but I just never put myself in those situations. I always talk myself out of it. I'm like,
I just want to stay home. Maybe I should just stay in my bed.
I always talk myself out of putting myself out there in the world, and I want to try different things this year. I want to go out, even if it's by myself. I want to go out more. I want to visit little towns. I promise you, I have lived in this town for over a year and a half, and I literally only know the places where I go for work or just around this area where I stay. If I walk 10 minutes that way, I have never been there. That's crazy. So I want to change that. I want to explore more. I want to travel a little bit more. I want to go to like towns nearby and just explore, even if I have to do it by myself. I want to experience more things this year. I want to try things that I've never tried before, like Pilates class, for example, or a yoga class, or a pottery class. I just want to put myself in situations where I can meet and make friends, because honestly, it's kind of sad. I'm 30 and I literally have no friends. Like, it can get lonely sometimes, you know, and I want to change that. So that is all the things that I had on my list. I am super interested to hear what you guys think, and if there's anything on this list that you also want to do. A lot of times you guys don't comment, and it's kind of sad. I want to be able to talk to you, so please do comment in the comment section. Tell me what you want to do. What are some of your goals this year? I want to hear all of that. Hopefully this video wasn't too boring for all of y'all. I am really gonna try and achieve these goals this year, and hopefully you do the same for you. I'm excited to come and sit here again next year and have this video and just kind of look back at all the things that I talked about today and see what it is that I achieved. If I can achieve one or two things in each of these categories, honestly, I will consider it a huge success, and hopefully you do the same as well. So yeah, I'm excited to hear from you guys. Please do ensure that you tell me what you think and what your goals are. I want to read all about it. And if you are one of the real ones who watched all the way up until this point, do make sure that you comment these emojis alongside what your goals are. And I will see you guys in my next video.